Right then folk, welcome back to another video beer review. Today we've got a beer coming out of Elusive and it is the Oregon Trail. Or Sunset Oregon Trail. Trail? Oregon. Not Oregon. Oregon. Uh, got off to a really awful start. A West Coast Red IPA coming in at 5.8% ABV. Now they did do a couple of other beers in this series, but this was the only one that caught my interest, being a lovely, lovely red IPA. Before we get into this though, I must say the can is a little bit squishy, which makes me a little bit worried. But yeah. Elusive Brewing creates beers with one eye on tradition and another eye on taking things to the next level. Insert coin to play. This is a classically styled West Coast red IPA. Simcoe, Chinook, and Columbus hops combine to deliver a resinous profile with a citrus undertone. The bitterness helps to balance the deep caramel of the malts. So yeah, there we go. I don't think I've seen, or haven't seen, I know I haven't, seen any ratings or reviews or anything of this. So we shall see how it is. £4.75 I paid for the can from Beer Central in Sheffield. We were up in Sheffield a couple of weeks back, and I'm going to use this Verdant glass because, colour immediately. I find that a red IPA is often like, this is definitely a red IPA as well. It's got the lovely colour of the head even. It smells like one too. I often find that red IPAs or red ales in general tend to just be bitters, but this one definitely isn't. Got a lovely reddish hue to it, unfined. Remember back in the day when West Coast IPAs were actually fined? I mean, a lot of them would look like this, but if not fined, then have some Browsol or something like that inside of it. That would make it a bit more appealing than that. And I'm going to be honest, New England IPAs for me have driven a lot of lazy brewing. In terms of, I know getting a clearer beer will detract some flavour, but I always find it always looks better, apart from obviously on New England IPA, but on this sort of a style, it would look a bit better. But anyway, not moaning too much about the colour. It smells fantastic. And the notes are classic West Coast vibes with that kind of spicy, rich, malty, kind of toffee and caramel notes. But yeah, you're getting herbal Simcoe, piney notes, Columbus as well. Hop I used to use back in there. Columbus, yeah. Typical Columbus is so like punchy. Yeah, that smells wonderful. Smells exactly how you'd expect a red IPA to taste from back in there, which we don't get enough of. Bring back red IPAs. Cheers. It's really nice, that. Lovely and bitter, herbal. Good example of a West Coast this would be. If this was to be put, these hops were to be put into a West Coast IPA, I think they're the perfect hops to be put into a West Coast. Lovely, clean, smooth bitterness. Squishiness of the can I'm not worried about at all now. There's a lovely kind of black tea. Oh, this just takes me back to a wonderful time in craft beer in the UK that is very much gone. Where a lot of beers used to taste like this. What a wonderful time that was. Pre-Cloudwater Double IPA version 3. That was the beginning of the end of West Coast IPAs in the UK for me. I mean, of course, it was a double New England IPA. New England Dipper. It's just lovely. Lovely bitterness. It's not harsh, it's not overpowering, but it's just enough that kind of brings you back into another taste and another taste and another taste. And that kind of lovely spiciness as well. I'm guessing there's rye inside of it. I don't know. But it's just a lovely, lovely, lovely beer. Wow. See it back for yourself. Give it a go. Oregon Trail. Let's get it right now. From Elusive, their West Coast Red IPA. Bring back red IPAs. We need more. More. Lovely. See you next one. Cheers.